take it from there. In order to do this install, you've got to remove the ball joint here. That little screw, I believe that is a 15 millimeter. All of this is metric, by the way. And the tie rod right here, that is an 18 millimeter. I believe that is 15 millimeter up here as well. There's 3 of those bolts. They're kind of long. It'd be a lot better if you had ratcheting kind of wrenches like this, where you can actually ratchet to do that. I do not have a 15 ratchet, so it takes a little long. Those screws are kind of long. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that. It will probably take me about 15-20 minutes just to do that. I believe I have to take that back off the upper ball joint. Also, the sway bar link needs to be removed when you're doing the original install as well. So that's those 2 bolts there. And the directions has the exact sizes there. Actually, I'll grab that really quick. This is actually the top piece spacer that goes up above the strut. Alright, so I've got everything off. I've got the tie rod. I've got the sway bar link disconnected. I've got the upper bar joint off. One thing I do recommend, I don't believe the directions said anything about it, is this bolt right here is a bracket that holds the brake line together. If you keep that on, it's going to kind of it's going to be 2 taunts of a line right there. So I remove that to make it nice and give me some more slack there. Alright, so where's my part? There we go. This is the upper strut spacer for the rough country. You just gotta line up the hose and put her in. Boom, it sits right up there. I didn't have to remove the lower because once I dropped that down, it came down enough for that strut to come out of the pocket there. So all you gotta do is push this puppy back in. And I'm actually gonna need a second hand to do this, so I'll come back and put the screws in. Alright, that's it. What I had to actually go back and do, I put the upper ball joint, tied that, I screwed that in all the way, that bolt right there. I screwed that all the way before I got the sway bar in there. So that made this gap here a little bit too small to push that sway bar in there. So I definitely recommend getting that in there before you fully tighten up the upper control arm bolt right there. So I just had to kind of undo that a little bit and let that drop down a few, about a ½ an inch almost. But other than that, everything is back on. You can't even see the you can't even see the spacer in between the upper struts. All you see is the lower strut spacer, and this should raise my truck up about 2 inches. So I'll put this tire back on and take a measure.